Hi, this is James. Welcome to day 18 of my recovery from my triple pelvic ostomy surgery. So anybody that's actually been following this, I got it to the pub, ooh, which was awesome. It was really nice to get out and see some friends today. Here in the UK, it is May the 30th, and it's a bank holiday weekend. It's beautiful and sunny. So even though we spent it inside, but it was just still lovely to get out. If you're not watching this currently, there was a COVID-19 pandemic across the world. So I haven't actually been to out for a meal for over 6 months. So it felt really good to be out. Running a little bit late on my exercises because the meal sort of fell right when I would do my exercises, and I normally take my tablets straight after meal and then do my exercises, but obviously we're out. So I did them as soon as I came back, because what I did was I took the morphine before we set off, because car journeys have been a problem. Still, actually, because the morphine kicks in really quickly, it wasn't bad at all, and it actually helped, I think, getting into the pub. And then what I did is I waited till I had the dihydrocodeine until after I finished my meal. And by the time the journey back, my hip was sort of hurted me in the car. But by the time, it's only when I'm in the car, it settles down sort of quickly afterwards. So I was able to do my exercises, but what are we now? We're about 20 to 8, so took my... so I'm going to shortly do my exercises soon. Feeling like my leg has not quite healed from overstraining it. Last couple of days, 2 days ago it was, I walked a bit too far, I think, and it felt really tender. I've sort of eased it right back with the exercises, really not just being careful when I do them, opposed to sort of maybe a few days before I wasn't necessarily cavalier with them, but just when you're more confident, me certainly, I sometimes just tend to forget I have to focus on the exact exercise that I'm doing and making sure I'm doing it properly. So that seems to be working. So my mobility is loads better. I can get into the bed on my own. I had a shower on my own yesterday, so really feeling positive about that. Still unable to do a host of things, particularly look after my son, and my wife's just done her back, and it's it's difficult. It's really hard not being able to do anything and help out. But there's nothing. There's literally nothing I can do, and you just have to settle into that mindset that there is nothing that you can do, and there's nothing that you can change, and there is no point beating yourself up about it or getting depressed or angry or upset. I know that is easier said than done, because I'm struggling at the moment, but you just have to keep reminding yourself, because what can you change? You can't. The only thing you can change is your attitude to the issue, because I'm not going to get out of my crutches any quicker. I'm not going to be able to help any quicker by worrying or getting angry or upset. And the only thing which my wife did remind me that I can do is help her emotionally. If I'm spending my time being frustrated and angry and upset, it has a knock-on effect on her. For yourself, if this is something that you're going through, you can't change your physical condition, but you can change your mental condition. And by staying positive I'm not saying you have to be this joyful person all of the time. Lord knows, it's difficult. It is really tough, but by staying positive, and I'm saying this to the camera, but I'm kind of saying it to myself as well. By being positive, it helps the people around you, and in turn they help you. Because without my wife, I couldn't do anything. So, it's the things like that you just have to remember. So enough of the lecture. I will. That's an end for today's update. So I will see you again tomorrow. You take care. Bye bye.